to a provision shop on Mosque Street. A
Mosque
day's
Street.
collection would fetch A day's collection would fetch me the princely sum of one anna. My brother-in-law Jalauddin would tell me stories about the war, which I would later attempt to read in the headlines in Dinamani. Our area, being isolated, was completely unaffected by the war, but soon India was forced to join the Allied force, and something like a state of emergency was declared. The first casualty came in the form of suspension of the train halt at Rameshwaram station. The newspapers now had to be bundled and thrown out from the moving train. On the Rameshwaram road between Rameshwaram, the Dhanushkodi that forced by cousin Samsuddin, who distribute newspapers in Rameshwaram, to look for a helping hand to catch the bundles, I and as if naturally I filled the slots. Samasuddin uh, helped me earn my first wages. Half a century later, I can still feel the surge of pride in earning my own money for the first time. Every child is
Okay, wait. Bas, stop it. Stop it. Very good. Very good, Hitendra. See, what do you need to remember here is the Second World War broke out in 1939. Means this World War started in 1939. And at that time, Mr. Kalam was just 8 years old. For reasons I have never been able to understand, a sudden demand for tamarind seeds. Tamarind seeds,
इमली के बीज.
do you know?
Yes, sir.
हाँ जी,
इमली के
इमली के
बीज।
बीज.
Sir, इमली के
हम्म.
बीज.
Good. Suddenly, a demand of tamarind seeds erupted. Suddenly, these seeds came in demand in the market. He doesn't know the reason, but he started collecting the seeds and he started selling them to a provision shop on Mosque Street. Mosque Street is the street where his house was situated. This was his address. A day's collection would fetch me the princely sum of one anna. How much did he earn by selling these tamarind seeds every day?
Banana.
He earned one anna. Now, what is one anna? Nowadays, we don't know. Does anyone know what is an anna? Hmm?
sir a
Sir,
currency.
it is the old currency of
Sir,
India.
currency. Sir, old time
Okay.
currency.
Okay. What was
One
the value of
sixteenth
that?
of a rupee. 1/16 of a rupee.
6 paise.
One
16
sixteenth
पैसे.
of a rupee.
6 paise.
Very nice. Yes. No, not 16 paise. 1/16 of a rupee. 16 annas made 1 rupee. Got it? 25 paise means 4 anna. Means 6.25 paisa is the value of 1 anna. Is that clear? 25
Yes,
paise is 4 anna. Okay, you would have heard, or if you ask your grandparents, they will tell you what does 4 anna and 8 anna mean. What does 4 anna and 8 anna mean? So 12 anna 75 paise, 16 anna 1 rupee, 8 anna 50 paisa, and 4 anna 4 anna is 25 paisa. So 6.25 paise is the value of 1 anna. So he earned this much, but so long ago, at that time, this 1 anna amount was a big amount for a child of his age in those times. So it was a princely sum. Okay, it was a big amount. Then he tells his brother-in-law Jalaluddin would tell him stories about the war, which I would later attempt to trace in the headlines in Dinamani. What is Dinamani? When
Sir,
it
news
says
channel.
headlines in Dinamani,
News
Newspaper.
yes,
channel.
it was,
The newspaper.
yes,
Newspaper.
good. Yes, yes. Our area being isolated. I told you that Rameshwaram is a small town. It's a small island surrounded by sea all around, and it is quite separated from the mainland of India. I told you, you can refer to the map of India, you will find out where Rameshwaram is. And if you want, I will show here. So it was an isolated part, was completely unaffected by the war because they were not a part of the mainland of India. So they were not affected. There was no effect of war on their place. But soon India was forced to join the forces and allied forces, not elite, allied forces, and something like a state of emergency was declared. See, state of emergency. Are we going through a state of emergency right now? What happened? कहाँ गए सारे? Are we going through a state of emergency right now?
No,
Ye-
sir.
Yes or no?
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. No. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
We are going through the state of emergency. See, what is emergency? Where there are many policies, many systems, many instructions issued by government are to be followed by everybody. We cannot do anything by our own choice. For past so many days, we were all locked. We were all held at our own homes. We could not go anywhere. We could not, even today, we are not traveling anywhere. Why? This emergency has been imposed by some natural circumstances. It's not because of war or something like that. But yes, we are restricted from many things. So again, that is a state of emergency. Because of World War, at that time, there was a state of emergency when people were not allowed to do many things. People were forced to do some things. People were forced to contribute for the need that was there at that time. So this is what we mean by emergency. Okay. Now, because of this emergency, what happened? I lost it. Hmm. It was declared. Then I have highlighted it here. The first casualty came in the form of the suspension. This was the first casualty that they had to see, they had to go through, that the train was suspended from halting, from stopping at the Rameshwaram station. Rameshwaram railway station is there in the town on the other side of the sea. The train at that railway station, it used to stop, but due to emergency, that stoppage was suspended. Now, the newspaper that was coming to their town, it was dropped when the train stopped there. It was given to the dealer, whoever was taking care of all that. But because train discontinued stopping there, so this also has stopped. Now there was only one way left, that the bundles will be thrown from the moving train. And who was collecting those newspapers? APJ Abdul Kalam's brother.
Sir, cousin
Okay,
brother.
what was his name? What was his name? Shamsuddin.
Samaruddin.
Shamsuddin. Okay.
Jalauddin.
So, did somebody say something? Sure. So this was his brother, cousin, Shamsuddin, who distributed newspapers in Rameshwaram. So he needed somebody to help him out. and he asked APJ Abdul Kalam to help him. He started working with him. How did he help? I filled the slot, means he started working as his assistant. Shamsuddin helped me earn my first wages because of his cousin. He earned his first wages. He earned money for the first time. And half a century later, means when he is writing this book, 50 years have passed since he did this. Okay, so after a span of 50 years, Kalam says, I can still feel the surge of pride, the feeling of pride he had when he earned his first money, his own money, because it was earned, he was paid for the work that he himself has done. Okay, so it was the first earning made by him. That's why he was feeling proud of himself. Now, next, who was next to read?
Sir Nakul.
Yes, Nakul, read.
Every child is born with some inherited characteristic into a specific socio-economics and emotional environment
Socio-economic.
and trained in certain ways by figure of authority. I inherited honesty and self-discipline from my father. From my mother, I inherited faith in goodness and keep kindness, and so did my three brothers and sisters. I had three close friends in my childhood: Ramanandan Sastri, Arvindan, and Shiv Prakashan. All these boys were from Orthodox Hindu Brahmin families. As children, none of us ever felt any difference among ourselves because of our religion difference and upbringing. In fact, Ramanandan Sastri was a son of Pakashi Lakshman Sastri, the high priest of the Rameshwaram temple. Later, he took over the priesthood of the Rameshwaram temple from his father. Arvindan went into the business of arranging transport for visiting pilgrims, and Shiv Prakashan became a catering contractor for the Southern Railway.
Contractor. Okay, fine. Thank you, Beta. Good. Hmm. See, what he's saying, every child is born with some inherited characteristics. Inherited characteristics means what? Your behavior is your character. Okay. How you behave, what you do, all that is your character. But how do you get that character? Some characteristics are inherited. Inherited means you get them from your parents, from your ancestors, maybe from your grandparents. You have been doing, because your elders have done, your ancestors have done something, you also start doing that. You also start behaving that way. So this is the inheritance of characteristics. What he says, what he tells us is that he also has inherited few qualities, few characteristics from his parents. I have highlighted this here. Can you see this on the screen?
Yes, sir.
So he inherited self-discipline and honesty from his from
Father.
his
Father.
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 uh, and what else has he inherited?
Discipline. Self-discipline.
Faith in goodness and deep kindness from his mother. Okay. So these are the qualities that he acquired. Now, one more thing I have highlighted here is, what is that? How many brothers he had?
three
Three.
brothers and
Three.
one sister.
and one sister. This also has been highlighted. So you can remember these things. You can note down these things or underline in your textbook. Then he tells he had three close friends. We have already discussed this thing, the names and all. Then he tells that Ramanatha Shastri's father was a priest and all. Then he tells that when they grew up, which profession have they taken up? Um, Ramanatha Shastri became priest in the Rameshwaram temple, and Arvindan went into the business of arranging transport for visiting pilgrims, and Shiva Prakashan became a catering contractor for the Southern
Con-
Railways. Okay, so these are the three professions that they got into when they grew up. Now there is a picture that shows our family used to arrange boats for carrying idols of the Lord from the temple to the marriage site. So they provided boats. Their family, as that day I told, his father used to arrange boats for the fishermen also and for other purposes also. So for this holy purpose, for carrying the idol of Lord God to the site of marriage, they needed a boat, and this boat was provided by Kalam's father. You can remember this thing also. During the annual Sri Sita Rama Kalyanam ceremony, our family used to arrange boats with a special platform for carrying idols of the Lord. Whose mic is on, beta? Please turn it off. It's very loud. Turn your mic off. For carrying idols, they constructed a special platform in the boat, in their boat, where idol could be kept, situated in the middle of the pond called Ramatirth, which was near our house. Events from the Ramayana and from the life of the prophet were the bedtime stories my mother and grandmother would tell the children in our family. Now, see, being a Muslim, not only the stories of prophets were told to him by his mother, but also the stories from Ramayana. So, that was a very good teaching that he got from his parents in his early childhood. There was no difference, there was no religious difference, and no such feeling. He is insisting on this thing in this article. See, here map is there. Can you see this map? Shall I increase the size? Is this map visible on the screen?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
और बड़ा कर
Yes,
लेते
sir.
हैं. हाँ. Now see here. This is the mainland of India. This is the sea, and this small dash kind of thing. Can you see here in the middle?
Yes,
Very
sir.
small. This is bridge. This is bridge. Actually, this is the place. I'm putting a green dot here. This dash here. This place. This is the place where Ramanathapuram is there. ठीक है, means it starts यहाँ पे छोटे छोटे स्टेशंस आते हैं, and then in this region you will find Ramanathapuram. Okay, and then this thing, this is the island of Rameshwaram. ठीक है, where Rameshwaram is there, this last corner here. Okay, now these two things, these two land masses are separated. Here we have a complete sea between these two land masses, and it is connected with a railway bridge. Okay. Hmm. Chalo, who is to read next?
Sir Shubham sir.
Sir,
Okay.
me. Sir,
Sir
Sumit.
Sumit.
Sumit. Chalo.
One day, when I was in the fifth standard at the Rameswaram Elementary School, a new teacher came to our class. I used to wear a cap which marked me as a Muslim, and I always sat in the front row next to Ramanatha Sastri, who wore the sacred thread. The new teacher could not stomach a Hindu priest's son sitting with a Muslim boy. In accordance with our social ranking as the new teacher saw it, I was asked to go and sit on the back bench. I felt very sad, and so did Ramanatha Sastri. He looked utterly downcast as I shifted to my seat in the last row. The image of him weeping when I shifted to the last row left a lasting impression on me.
What did he notice when he was shifted? The image of him weeping. Who was weeping?
Ramanathan Shastri.
Ramanatha Shastri.
Ramanathan sir.
Why was he, why was he weeping?
Sir,
Because his good friend, his best friend, was asked to sit in the
back.
back row away from him. Okay. Yes, beta. Continue reading.
After school, we went home and told our respective parents about the incident. Lakshmana Sastri summoned the teacher and, in our presence, told the teacher that he should not spread the poison of social inequality and communal intolerance in the minds of innocent children. He bluntly asked the teacher to either apologize or quit the school and the island. Not only did the teacher regret his behavior, but the strong sense of conviction Lakshmana Shastri conveyed ultimately reformed this young teacher.
Okay. Next.
Sir me. Miller.
Hmm.
On the whole, the small society of Rameswaram was very rigid in terms of segregation of different social groups. However, my science teacher, Siva Subramania Iyer, though an orthodox Brahmin with a very conservative wife, was something of a rebel. He did his best to break social barriers so that people from varying backgrounds could mingle easily. He used to spend hours with me and would say, Kalam, I want you to develop so that you are on par with the highly educated people of the big cities.
Continue reading, beta. Next paragraph also.
One day, he invited me to his home for a meal. His wife was horrified at the idea of a Muslim boy being invited to dine in her ritually pure kitchen. She refused to serve me in her kitchen. Sivasubramania Iyer was not perturbed, nor did he get angry with his wife, but instead served me with his own hands and sat down beside me to eat his meal. His wife watched us from behind the kitchen door. I wondered whether she had observed any difference in the way I ate rice, drank water, or cleaned the floor after the meal. When I was leaving his house, Sivasubramanya Iyer invited me to join him for dinner again the next weekend. Observing my hesitation, he told me not to get upset, saying, once you decide to change the system, such problems have to be confronted. When I visited his house the next week, Shiva Subramanya Iyer's wife took me inside her kitchen and served me food with her own hands.
Okay. So what have you seen here in these two paragraphs? Two types of teachers. One teacher who discriminated, another teacher who saw no difference between two children. He treated both of them equally. He treated very nicely, though his wife was against. But when she saw his behavior, the way he behaved, the way he cleaned, the way he ate, she realizes that there is no difference between a Hindu boy and a Muslim boy, and then she started allowing him from the next time. This was a very good thing that he remembers from his childhood. Yes, whose turn is it next?
So me.
Hmm.
Then the Second World War was over, and India's freedom was imminent. Indians will build their own India, declared Gandhiji. Will, the whole country was filled with an unprecedented optimism. I asked my father for a permission to
Unprecedented optimism.
I asked my father for a permission to leave Rameswaram and study at the district headquarters in Ramanathapuram.
Hmm.
He told me, as if thinking aloud, Abul, I know you have to go away to grow. Does the seagull not fly across the sun alone and without a nest? He quoted Khalil Gibran to my hesitant mother. Your children are not your children. They are the sons and daughters of life's longing for itself. They come through you, but not for you. You may give them your love, but not your thoughts, for they have their own thoughts.
Okay, very good. See, when he grew up, started growing up, he wanted to go to the place which was Ramanathapuram, and he wanted to pursue his higher studies there, and his parents have allowed. And who is quoted here? Khalil Gibran. Khalil Gibran is a very popular thinker and a writer. And what does he say? Quoting Khalil Gibran, Abul Kalam's father told his mother that your children are not your children. कैसा स्टेटमेंट है? योर चिल्ड्रन आर नॉट योर चिल्ड्रन. आपके बच्चे जो है वो आपके बच्चे नहीं. The how to understand this, what does this statement convey is given in the next part of the sentence. They are the sons and daughters of life's longing for itself. They are the sons and daughters of life's longing for itself. Life has its own demands, and they are the sons and daughters of those demands. Means they have something to get in their lives, they have something to do in their lives, they have something to achieve in their lives, and for that they need to go ahead, they need to get away from you. You cannot every time keep a hold of your children. They come through you. You are the medium. You are the medium through which these children have come to this world, but not from you. They have come from the Almighty God. Almighty God has sent all these children to the world through you. You are the medium only. You are the only conductor. You are the only courier through which your children have come to this world. But you do not have, you can't claim them to be your own. The children, when they grow up, they are for the world. They are for their own life. So you may give them your love. It's fine because they are your children. You have given birth to them. So you can love them. That's true. That's correct. That's good also. But not your thoughts. Give your love to them, but you can't give your thoughts to them because they have their own thoughts. They cannot spend their life, they cannot lead the whole of their life just according to your thoughts, according to your opinion. They are free to have their own opinions, they are free to live a life their own way. And for that reason, your son also must go out, must go abroad, wherever he wants to go, for higher and better studies, for making a good life, for learning. He should be allowed. This is how he explained his mother, quoting Khalil Gibran. This all has been written by Khalil Gibran somewhere, and he quotes this. And that's the end of the lesson that you have from the part of his autobiography, Wings of Fire. Now we have some questions, and because it is already 41 past 3, so the time is up. What I am expecting is that you go through these questions, think about these questions at home, try to get answers. If you find problems, if you have any trouble, difficulty doing this, we shall discuss and do it here. Otherwise, try doing first once. Okay? Anything, any doubt in the lesson? Any question that you wish to ask?
Sir, which type of question from the text we have to write?
Which type of questions means, beta?
Sir, sir, in the text there are three sections: first, second, and third. So, from
Okay.
which section?
So questions are given after every section. Let me check once. Let me check. Uh, no, questions are all given at last, at the end of the chapter of the lesson. है ना? What are you asking, beta? I couldn't get it.
Sir, on the page number 75, there are three sections: first, second, and third.
Okay, it's three sections in the question answers. Answer these
Yes,
questions
sir.
in one or two sentences. Answer each of these questions in a short paragraph about 30 words. Discuss these questions in class with the teacher and then write down your answers in two or three paragraphs each. You are asking which one of these three is to be done.
Yes, sir.
Everything is to be done, beta. These are small, short answer type questions, one or two sentences. This needs to be done. Okay, these questions are also needed, and these are long answer type questions where you will learn, you will develop good skills of writing long answers. So everything is to be done. If you are taking too long, if it appears that it's a long assignment and it will take time, I have no problem. Take time. I'm not asking you to finish everything in one day. Okay,
Yes, sir.
when you are making your notebooks, in those acha, you don't have to make separate notebooks. Make one single notebook and do everything in that notebook only. Nothing special for classwork and nothing special for homework and nothing special for grammar work. Do everything in one single notebook of English. Just write the name of the lesson, date, and do it. Okay? So start doing with these two, first and second section first. Once you are done with this, tell me if there is any doubt, if there is any problem, then I will ask you to do this. Don't do everything at the same time. Do first set first, first and second sets, and then come to third set afterwards. Is that okay?
Yes, yes, sir.
Anything else? Any other question?
No, sir.
See, we had an explanation about this lesson in the previous period. I have shown the video also. Today we did the reading of the whole lesson and we had a discussion of few useful things. Otherwise, it was all everything there. If you go through it once again and if you find anything difficult to understand or if there is any statement or quotation that you could not understand, you want an explanation once again, let me know in the next class. I will explain it once again. Okay? And if not, do the exercise and prepare for the next lesson. What is the next lesson we are supposed to do?
Packing.
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 Pack.
Packing is by Michael Morpurgo. Narrator.
Sir, it is by Jerome K. Jerome.
Jerome K. Jerome. Okay, okay, okay.
Sir, but we
It's a very good story. It's a funny story. Bolo.
sir, but we missed the poem. Now,
Which poem, beta?
no men.
No men are foreign.
So how have we missed? Why do you say we missed?
Sir, we are doing the chapter packing.
So I am asking you. I don't know what is next. I asked what is next, and you only told packing. So where have we missed? You tell me what is the next thing. Don't miss anything. Don't leave anything. Tell me what is next, and we'll do that. Nakul, bata.
Sir, we have only done one. Sir, we have only done one poem from the book. So, sir, can we do the second poem?
Whatever is remaining, let me know. But I don't know what all has been done and what all is remaining. That's why I'm asking you.
Sir, poem wind. Second poem wind.
So whatever is remaining, let me know. ठीक है. So what is the next thing to do?
Sir,
Wind.
poem wind.
Hmm?
Wind.
Wind. Okay
Wind.
then. Fine. We'll do wind tomorrow. Means in the next class, whenever it is, we shall do wind. Whatever is left, keep on telling me, and we'll do that. Don't say we missed. We will not miss anything. We'll cover everything. Okay. So tell me that the next thing is wind next time, and what is next? Chalo. So time is up. Already up. Let us stop it here. Sairam, and start leaving the class. Start leaving the class. I leave it.
Sairam, sir.
Sairam, sir.